done a YouTube video, certainly YouTube video live. So I'm gonna sit back, relax, and work this as a test. Nobody's on it anyway, so been off social media for quite some time, but I'm about to bring it back in a big way. So I got a lot of projects kicking. If you don't know me, my name is Michael Andrula. I'm the head trainer of CKO Kickboxing, whatever that may mean. We have a lot of locations. I've been training people since I was a little youngin'. It's gone on 2 decades now. And I conduct classes tonight in a couple, 2 hours. I'll be teaching 4 classes. Maybe a couple hundred people will come in tonight. And I have garnered a small section of knowledge, especially in group classes, although I've done a lot of training in other areas just to better my classes. So as far as I'm concerned, I try to do the best possible class I can, and that means making it so that time passes very quickly. You're in flow state. I'm toying with the headline there because I started in bodybuilding. Not that I was a bodybuilder, but I did bodybuilding workouts. I worked out with my brothers and a man named Tom Venuto, natural bodybuilder. And throughout, say, my high school years, college years, I tortured myself with some workouts that were, ripped from magazines and just the most psychotic workouts, which benefited me in understanding how to use my body and also how to call out muscles. Very helpful. Bodybuilders are very good at a couple things. They're good at identifying the muscles that they want to trigger and then coaching other people to trigger those same muscle groups. So especially if you've ever been to a bodybuilding show, you'll see them say back, lats, and people, the bodybuilders on stage, will be able to go into those muscles and flex them. They're also really good at creating little games and systems and ideas to keep things fresh, because you can only do so many things. I forget what trainer said it, but you can push, pull, and twist and do combinations of those. That's all we can do. So people are constantly looking to spice things up with other ideas and other workout ideas. But soreness is kind of their goal. When you do weights, you want to be sore the next day. As a matter of fact, we used to talk about delayed soreness. 48 hours later, if you're not sore the next day, you're going to be really sore 2 days after. If not, you didn't push hard enough. And this comes from a generation where we're pushing so hard, people are passing out, and it was craziness. And it's certainly good when you want to build muscles. If you want to look a certain way, bodybuilding workout is fantastic. It makes sure, especially if you want to put on muscle, you want to put on size. I don't think there's anything better than putting on muscle, putting on size, than bodybuilding workouts. So I'm only mentioning that because a lot of people have been brainwashed into thinking that they should be sore after every single workout. And if you're doing a cardio-based or a skill-based workout, and somebody who painted it beautifully was a coach, I'm going to mess it up, but Firas Zahabi. He's fantastic. Go watch his stuff. You're going to see that he gauges and sets up his workouts so that it's obviously ramped up over time depending on if there's a particular event. But if you're just doing it for longevity, you're just doing it for almost the enjoyment of doing it. You're not trying to get sore from it. He wants you to be able to work out the next day and the day after that and every day if you wanted to, which is pretty groundbreaking because most people believe no pain, no gain. And a lot of coaches also believe this. So I'm only putting that out because I need to reverse the ideas in a lot of minds of my clients. They're coming into the gym and saying, if I'm not sore tomorrow in my abs, I mean, it's insane. I've had doctors ask me what crunches they should do to reduce their body fat on their stomach. And we probably, if you're watching this, already know that you can't reduce body fat by doing spot training. It's a lot of misconceptions, and it's not really a surprise if you look at infomercials and you look at magazines and they're going to show you abs, they're going to show you exercises, show you abs, show you exercises, and they'll maybe get into diet, of course. If we could spot train, that's all we would do. We would just do crunches. I wouldn't waste my time doing cardio. I'm only saying that because I don't want people to not hit their goals. One of the most important things that you could do, the most important thing I can do, is make sure you're hitting your goals, that you're getting to where you want to go, and have incremental improvements. Drastic improvements, it's kind of impossible. We could do it over time, but we're just trying to creep up little by little, go up that ladder when we're talking about your goals. And I've certainly felt it in life when clients didn't hit their goals, didn't hit their benchmarks, or went in the reverse direction. As a trainer, it's kind of, it feels terrible because your client, if I was a woodworker and I was making a table and a year later the table fell apart, that's kind of how I would feel if my clients don't hit their goals or they reverse and go back the other way. So I know my YouTube channel is chaotic. My life is a bit chaotic. I got my fingers, I'm doing 1,000 different things all the time, which is probably good for me because I need that. But I wanted to take this time because I'm not seeing the videos, especially on YouTube. I really hated YouTube for a while. If you watched my channel way back when, you'll see I was getting 100,000, 500,000 views on videos. And then we had all types of problems because a lot of times I'm shooting videos in the gym and there's music in the background, they're giving me strikes. I just said, well, no more videos because this doesn't even make sense. So that's beside the point. At this point, we're moving forward. I will use these live streams because I love the live aspect of it. Number one, you have to forgive me for mistakes, where if it's pre-recorded, then those edits need to be made. Two, it's free. You're not paying for this. You should be, probably, because when you pay for things, you tend to commit a lot harder. And as I develop, and as if this reaches a single person, my goal is to make sure you're developing and I'm developing. And the only way to do that is to have communication. And it can't be just me communicating with the members after class. I need to be able to communicate with members in between class, so I can use time to make them believe in what is actually real. There's just too many people that are going to want to do leg lifts to reduce body fat on their ass. And if I could do that, then we would just do Brazilian butt lifting workouts. So in order to prevent a lot of time being wasted and trickery out there, because fitness is filled with tricks, they just keep shining little keychains around and people just jump on there, jump on that, and they're not getting to where they need to go. So in the future, we'll be talking about diet, nutrition. I obviously have gone through, just like anyone else, evolutions in thinking, but I see it as very specific to depending on your body type and what your goals are. If your goal is to get lean, then that's good. We'll have a certain nutrition program, a certain diet program for that. If your goal is to put on mass, we'll have a different diet program. If your goal is to be performing in an athletic event, it's going to be different. So it's not one size fits all, which isn't a sexy answer, but that's why we have YouTube, and that's why this exists. So 10 minutes. 0 viewers. I should do all types of social media, but I didn't even want to promote this until I get a little more on point, a little more fire in my belly. I should pre-record it with questions. But it's my test for today. I said I would do 10 minutes. I did 10 minutes, and I am out. If I can figure out how to shut it off.